never researches my Twitter feed, never mention these feeding our children these, but in the mentions what rappers ain't worth a mention these getting attention for selling ignorant. I believe in black, then I can see the rap, then I believe in cap, then I agree with cap, I believe in rap, I believe that I'm that.
Now from the host city of so many Pro Bowls, we're on the island of Oahu in the capital city of Honolulu, Hawaii. But tonight we start Week 9 with a good one in primetime, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Aviators of Honolulu. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Here we go.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
I don't see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, we know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now.
Here we go.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Following the interception, Mayfield. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Run.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. Down at the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Hey, alert 33.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good.
King.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run. First carry for Damian Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Commanders' 22-yard line.
And he completes it to Hunt. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
This is certainly not what this offense wants to see. That's Chris Godwin shaken up following that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Matt LaFleur, some confidence in his offense. His guys going here on 4th down.
Alert.
Mayfield to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and what great way to judge a defense. How do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
21.
Now Garoppolo. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
11.
On play action, now Garoppolo. That one downfield for Dotson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard because the quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Mayfield on first down. And his throw is incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Short pass caught by Henry. Look at the big man rumble. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Hunt will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they come up now 2nd and goal. Again, it's Hunt, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Aviators post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Real. Regular. Watch out.
To throw, Mayfield. And incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. On 2nd down, Mayfield again. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. Here's Mayfield. Short pass caught by Henry. On the move past the 40. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
The pressure came off of the corner, and while they recognized it and turned it into a big play, I'm looking at the defense on that one, because when you do bring extra pressure, you have to rotate someone over for coverage, and I think he was a step too late and gave up a big play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
King.
Now Mayfield. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year. And the Aviators have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point try now for Succop. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. This taken in at the goal line. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Gibson again, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was waving his arms around the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days in Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that
answer. That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Richie Grant. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mayfield looks to throw. Short pass caught by Henry. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. A 5-yard pass on 1st down and another 5-yard connection there.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be taken down right away up near midfield at the 47. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 8 now.
21.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they're going to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
King. Point it right.
Mayfield now. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! Sterling Shepard. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Aviators come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down, Washington, on a pickup of 18.
Washington first down.
White.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Here we go.
The stop by Marcus Davenport. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And the ball is knocked out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
That is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, 32 yards. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Swings this out for Hunt. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The pickup of 11, and it moves the chains. Throwing, Mayfield. That's complete to Palmer. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 1. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. Breaks, gets through, and now an opening. Room here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 20. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Read option, this is White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eating up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kareem Hunt with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Aviators will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Suckup for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Aviators 28, Commanders 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. It's Gibson. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. First down, Mayfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Short pass caught by Henry. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Washington on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, that's a perfect example of how he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's game. He is just all around the football right now, isn't he?
That he is, and it's funny because I talked with the coaching staff about drills that they do in practice, and one of them is called matching hands. And as soon as that hand is launched by the quarterback, you throw up the opposite hand and match that hand with the QB, and oftentimes you're able to knock it away, as we just saw there.
Kareem Hunt stops short of the sticks, and Washington will have it on the turnover on downs.
Here we go. 11.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
First down.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game film from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. Yeah, that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Cameron Curl with the tackle that time. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll give to Hunt here on the option. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the Commanders jumped. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now Garoppolo. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On 1st down, Garoppolo. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
24-yard gain.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Commanders 14.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for A.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Regular.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. There he goes, left side. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 115 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
So it's a win for the home side, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their quarterback, CD, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, he really had his A game tonight. He threw a couple of touchdown passes, and he was instrumental in earning this victory.
So for Honolulu, they level their mark at 4-4 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the...
Stand up. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro. You ain't got it like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. Hey, I gotta let my skin flame marinate. We gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays when I'm doing shows. Gotta get